Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the Nod News Network. Maintenance work on the Sakhalin II project has been completed. Gazprom Deputy General Director Vitaly Markelov confirmed to Interfax news agency last week that the Sakhalin II liquefied natural gas (LNG) project in the Russian Far East has resumed full operations after completing maintenance work according to plan. According to Markelov, the maintenance began in July and affected all production facilities on the site. The Sakhalin II LNG plant went into operation in 2009 and currently has a capacity of 11.5 million tons of LNG per year. Major energy companies including Britain's Shell chose to withdraw from the project after Western sanctions on Russia over its military activity in Ukraine, although Japan's Mitsui and Mitsubishi retained a combined stake of 22.5%. Other long-term Asian buyers of Sakhalin II LNG, including South Korea, have continued to import gas from the company. Last year, Japan accounted for 60.6% of all LNG shipments from the Russian plant. South Korea imported 15.8%, China 17.9%, and Taiwan 4.5%, while Indonesia accounted for 1.2% of imports as Russia supplied the country with LNG for the first time. Russian LNG exports have been steadily growing since the beginning of the year, with demand on the rise in Europe and Asia, according to Russian Energy Minister Nikolai Shulginov. While the EU has banned seaborne exports of Russian oil, LNG is not prohibited by the sanctions. The latest report by NGO Global Witness showed that EU purchases of Russian LNG surged by 40% between January and July compared to the same period in 2021, and by 1.7% compared to last year. The report said the EU is expected to import a record volume of Russian LNG this year, despite the bloc seeking to distance itself from the country's fossil fuel industry. This has been the Nod News Network, transmission complete.